My name is Jeremiah Kutanya. I'm Maasai, born and raised here in Magadi. I've spent more than 90% of my time here. I've only been in Nairobi for 6 years when I went for my undergraduate degree. And after that, immediately I came back to Magadi. I'm a second born or a family of 8. My elder brother refused school when he was in grade 2. So I was the only kind of a hope now to this dad to encourage him to continue supporting education. I used to walk a distance of 10 kilometers one way every day to go to school. So we could wake up at 3 a.m. and by 6 we have school. And because we are not supposed to leave school early, we wait until around 6 p.m. in the evening when it's almost late. Then we start traveling back. It was a very tedious process because for a young child, walking that long distance is quite disturbing. And also in our area, there are a lot of wildlife, elephants, buffaloes, lions, and even snakes. We never thought that we could be attacked by wildlife. PICO is a community-based organization. It is an organization formed by elites of this community, like-minded girls and boys. I remember before COVID, learning was all okay. When COVID came, learners are forced to go home for more than 10 months. No learning, nothing. So we thought we can have learning continuing even if schools is closed. But how? We've come up with this home-based learning program. We call it Manyata-based learning because we do it at our Manyatas. We are all volunteers. So we bring on more volunteers on board to support this program. So first we do home-based mapping. We map the bomas to determine, to find out the number of learners in each home, their levels, and also to map out the resource in terms of volunteers who will facilitate this. So after we've done that, we identify or we establish what we call community learning centers. These are centers where the learning take place. So because we wanted to minimize the number of learning to be a maximum of 15 because of COVID, and also to increase that participation and teacher involvement. We got 8 learning centers in all over the Nyuke location, and we also got 8 youth volunteers. These are trained teachers, but they have not found any government placement, or if they have, they are available during the holidays. We start with the parents because parents are very key in this program because learners are supposed to support their parents during holidays. But now we are here wanting to, engage them even when they are supposed to support the parents. So we start with the parents and they agreed that they will be given 3 hours a day. 3 hours a day is enough for a class because that's what's available. And then the remaining time of the day, they can go and support their parents. So some classes happen in the afternoon, some happens in the morning. And for primary learners, we have a teacher facilitating, but for secondary, we do what we call peer-to-peer learning because there are those learners who come from less equipped schools. At the May holiday, we were able to facilitate or to support 103 learners from this location alone, and we want to do more and more going forward. It is a tested and proved methodology that can work in our community. I have learned that we've always been thinking that education is specific to classroom, to school. But I want to change that narrative. I want to challenge it a bit that it's not specific to school. Learning is everywhere. Learning is at home. Learning is at school. Learning is even in the field. My vision is to have a quality education accessible to all children from around, where they're not only going to school to get good grades, but good grades that can be changed to something meaningful for their livelihood.